Good morning and welcome to Mindset Mondays with DTK. For some reason,
This is incredible. Okay, going to start this all over again. All right, going to kill this and start it over because, yes, tons of tech difficulty. All right, going to reboot the whole thing and start this thing over. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right. Well, it looks like we are live again. It looks like we're live again. All right. So welcome back to Mindset Mondays with DTK. Can hear me and see me. Thank you. Love when things work out. All right. So what I was trying desperately to share a little while ago, and welcome back to Mindset Mondays with DTK. This is episode number 127 in an ongoing series of live broadcasts designed for folk with the growth mindset or folks who want to create one. It's a chance to play with new ideas, new concepts, and try on new mindsets. So here's what we're playing with today. There's a phrase that I heard from my first coach during my professional certification. He used to say, "Oh, those wacky humans." And it used to drive me to distraction. And to be fair, what he was razzing me about was I seemed to have this perverse idea that I could be more than human. I could not be prone to mistakes. And I could hold myself to a standard that was beyond reasonable. And what I want to play with today is the idea that that kind of narrative, that kind of self-talk is completely self-abuse. It's the idea that as long as the world is turning and spinning, as Mel Brooks said, we're going to be dizzy. What's important is we're going to make mistakes. That's what humans do. We learn from our mistakes. We can't hold ourselves to a standard of being able to do everything right the first time. It's crazy. And yet we do. And there's a I don't want to get caught up in the fascination of why we do this. There's some fascinating research about why we hold ourselves to these unreasonable standards. Some of it's part of the acculturation, some of it's part of our education, some of it's part of inherited cultural norms. The important piece is this is something that right now we are prone to do, and that we can hold ourselves to this unreasonable standard. And it's not fair and it's not healthy. We're going to make mistakes. The question is, do we see those as opportunities for learning, or do we see those as opportunities for self-flogging? When it's the former, when we see it as an opportunity for learning, it's a chance to grow. We have a chance to embrace our mistakes, to revel in them, to enjoy them, to acknowledge them, laugh them off, and continue. Find the learning and move on. And I think it's a chance to start reparenting ourselves. You know, small children are actually fascinating human beings. I remember watching our kids run, trip, and face plant on the ground. And when we ran over to them going, "Oh my God, are you okay?" They were looking to us for our reaction. If we came up to them and, "Oh my God, are you okay?" In an instant, the kids would start crying. But when the kid face planted on the ground and we said, "Ha, ta-da," and laughed it off, the kids learned to stand up, brush themselves up, and keep going. They look to us for our reaction. If every time you make a mistake now as a full-grown adult, you've been trained to be rescued. You've been trained by people feeling badly for you because you've made a mistake. You learn to feel bad for yourself for making a mistake. And that's not reasonable. It's, oops, you made a mistake. You landed on an opportunity for learning, a chance for growth. You have an opportunity to uncover richness and growth in every mistake. By the way, I just want you to know I'm talking to myself as well. This is a constant reminder for me. The opportunity to uncover richness and growth in every single mistake rather than a chance for self-flogging. It's very easy to pick up the billy club and beat yourself for every given mistake. How about occasionally, just occasionally to start with, pick up the back scratcher first. Give yourself a break. Yeah, you made a mistake. What's the opportunity for learning? What's the opportunity for growth? Where is the win in any given mistake? Where's the opportunity? And for those of you that have ever worked with me, I hammer this one hard. And it's important because it's unlearning lessons that we've learned before and relearning new patterns. It's about shifting and elevating our mental fitness. How can we grow to be more mentally fit? To choose, to be very intentional about how we frame our own mistakes. How do we relearn? Take on new skills and not just surrender to what we knew before, what we learned before, and automatically beat ourselves to death for the mistakes that we make. As long as the world is turning and spinning, we're going to be dizzy and we're going to make mistakes. So what happened if you enjoyed the learning that came from those mistakes? I think that's the opportunity I welcome you to play with this week, is notice the mistakes and notice your reaction to it. Just notice the reaction and then choose. What serves you better? Beating yourself up for having made the mistake, or acknowledging it, seeking the richness and the learning and the growth, and then moving on from there? The fascinating piece of this is, and this is mindset writ large, it's your choice how you respond to it. It's your choice whether to self-flog or self-celebrate. So that's your playground for this week, is to play with noticing the mistakes that are made and choosing how to respond. Flexing your mental fitness muscles. Choosing how you want to frame things. Because we don't see the world as it is, we see the world as we are. So by changing the way we see things, the lenses through which we see the world, we change our experience. Change your mindset, change your life. So in between now and next Monday, please join me at facebook.com/groups/mindset Mondays. Share your experience with playing with this mindset of being at choice when mistakes are made. So between now and next Monday, what mindset will you